Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues. My name is Lubica Branikova and I come from Slovakia. And it's my pleasure to share with you my initial experience with R-Evo Smart E. I have experience as a cataract surgeon for 8 years, and several months I was working with R-Evo Smart, which is a compact modular system for cataract surgeons, and it's very powerful and very safe machine, and it uses advanced technologies. Agile fluidics works dynamically with IOP pressure and mitigates surge. Minimal stress technology is patented technology, and it helps to deliver less energy into the eye. Machine has some pre-optimized duty cycle protocols, and it's very user-friendly, not only for the surgeons but also for the nurses and staff at the operation theater. Agile fluidic consists of three main components. It is set for irrigation with one needle and two tubes. One tube is for solution and one tube is for air. Then we have irrigation solution container, which should be rigid. It can be made of plastic or made of glass, but it's necessary to be rigid. And then we have EasySys cassette system. Agile fluidics, how it works. Irrigation system is controlled by microprocessor and increases or decreases pressure in the bottle to compensate intraocular pressure fluctuation caused by vacuum. It works up to 20 millimeters of mercury, and it works with vacuum up to 400 millimeters of mercury. In this slide, we can see the difference between R-Evo Smart with gravity system and agile fluidic system. On the left, we can see that after occlusion, there is quite deep reduction of IOP, which lasts a long time, and that means that surge is quite large. Comparing to agile fluidics, where we can see the yellow triangle and we can see shallower IOP reduction with shorter duration, which is much more safer for the eye, because we are not working in the eye with the pressure where posterior capsule rupture may happen. Here we can see my settings for prefaco. It's the initial part of cataract surgery for anterior cortex removal and OVD removal. This needs just a low ultrasound. Duty cycle is set on ice cold. It means that only 10% of the cycle is phaco energy using and 90% is for cooling. Also, there are low settings for aspiration and vacuum. Here we can see cataract surgery of the patient with major cataract and pseudoexfoliation syndrome. Pupil is not very wide, and after incisions, I used blue stain for the capsule. I tried to puncture anterior capsule and aspire liquefied material. Then I proceed the surgery with the forceps. So we can see now capsular axis. And after capsular axis, I will start using handpiece, and you can see that during this procedure, anterior chamber is still quite nice. It's deep, and there is a space to work. Now I'm trying to chop the lens. You can see that it's quite hard, but despite the quite hard cataract and pseudoexfoliation syndrome, it's quite comfortable to continue. Now it's very important to mention another advanced technology of the machine. This one is minimal stress technology, and it includes phaco handpiece and hardware and software technology. This handpieces contains 4 or 6 crystals, and for me was really good that the handpiece it's not heavy in the hand, so it's easy to work with it, and after all day you don't have a tired hand. um, this technology optimizes ultrasound energy, and what is important that delivers less phaco energy into the eye, and it's very safe for other ocular structures. In this slide we can see a system without minimal stress technology, and we can see it's the top of the slide, and we can see the difference between programmed and delivered stroke, and this difference is colored with orange, and it means that it's wasted energy, so it is energy that is not used for lens but for other can be quite dangerous for other ocular structures. Down we can see the system with minimal stress technology, and we can see that programmed and delivered energy is the same, so phaco energy is used really effectively. Here we can see 3 duty cycle protocols. First of them is standard protocol. It contains 50% of on time when there is use. We are using phaco energy, and 50% for cooling. Cold protocol is 25% of on time and 75% of off time, and ice cold protocol is just only 10% of on time and 90% off time. The machine has possibility to use HD pulse function, which switches between these protocols from the ice cold to cold or to standard. Now you can see my chop and segment removal settings. I use phaco energy of 35 micrometers, and during this procedure I use standard protocols of 50% of phaco energy and 50% for cooling. This protocol together with linear vacuum, it's very important because it keeps good and provides good holdability of the pieces, and the chopping and emulsification can be very effective, which is important, and it's helping also high flow because the small particles we don't have to chase them in the anterior chamber, but they are nicely coming to handpiece. And last but not least, it's agile fluidics technology, so active irrigation pressure and dynamic IOP management, which keeps anterior chamber really stable. Now we continue with the previous video. Chopping, you can see anterior chamber very stable. We can see that we can hold the pieces quite comfortably, and we can proceed with phaco emulsification. So now we have still half of the nucleus, and it was really okay. And I'm pretty sure that it was thanks to this machine. So now the pieces, they are usually the most dangerous, but I felt quite comfortable with this surgery thanks to this device. As I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, using this machine is very friendly for surgeon and for staff. And what was really comfortable to use was the foot pedal, because it's quite heavy and it lies on the floor. It's not sliding like it can be with other machines. Here you can see my foot switch settings, and in this slide you can see settings for irrigation and aspiration, which are set just to keep good anterior and anterior chamber. So we proceed with the surgery with the aspiration of cortical masses. We can still all the time see stable anterior chamber, and polishing a little bit of capsule, and it was so stable that it was possible to implant the IOL also with the solution. So positioning of the IOL and finishing the surgery. In this video you can see the second eye of the patient, right eye. So we have the same situation, pseudoexfoliation syndrome with floppy iris syndrome, which you can see with this ring that some movements of the iris, but due to these advanced technologies it was quite comfortable to proceed. Cataract was softer, but the iris was more floppy than in the other eye. R-Evo Smart is strong, effective and very safe machine, and it's available in 3 different models. R-Evo Smart E, it's essential, and it's for anterior segment with peristaltic pump. R-Evo Smart S, this is for anterior segment with peristaltic and venturi pump, and R-Evo Smart CR, it's for anterior and posterior segment surgery as well. Thank you for your attention.